Monster RX93.1. It's time for the top 10. We are also live on Facebook.com/RX931. And you are not on mute.
I am not on mute. Teka, what's happening? Ayun, mute.
Okay, so hello, everybody.
Hello, friend.
Hello, we are on Facebook Live, so go check it out. And we've got our top 10 for today. Thank you to Judas Ismarot for the topic, How Toxic Am I? Tito Jewel says, this is a pet peeve of a lot of people. Ako yung nag-uulit ng mga nangyayari habang nanonood ng sine. Ay, ayan na yung bida. Ay, siya pala yung kontrabida. Grabe, sinampal niya. Like, you can all see what's going on. You know why they have the need to annotate when you're all watching the same movie. It's not like anyone was asking. And coming from Borgie, how toxic am I? Marinig ko lang yung notification ng work group chat. Kinakabahan na ako. Feeling ko, may mali akong nagawa.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you're the toxic one or if your boss is toxic because you feel that way.
It could be.
Yeah. It's true. Siguro na nasa stress ka because you know that
Alam mo yung parang
either-
mahilig mag-nitpick. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with what you did, but they just like to point out stuff that makes people anxious. It will make you
or
anxious.
deadlines.
Yes.
Or deadlines. Diba? Yung parang you know that something is due, you're not ready. So every time you hear that message chat, you get nervous because you will be called for not finishing what you were supposed to submit. And coming from the super malas guy, how toxic am I? Mas marami pa ang hashtag ko kesa sa mismo post. And then I tag everyone in it. I don't mind yung maraming hashtag. I mean, that's your thing. Pero yung tagging, yeah, I must say. Especially if you have nothing to do with the post. And you're like, oh, why am I tagged here again? Sometimes you don't even know who they are and they tag you. And you're like,
Yeah.
crap.
That's so weird. And it's equally weird when, I don't know if you guys get this, but on Facebook, like sometimes you post a photo of yourself, right? And then people would ask to tag themselves in your photo. And you're like, but you're not in the photo.
Why?
Or I don't even know you. Why do you want me to tag you in my
What's the
photo?
reason
It's
behind
so
that?
weird.
There's also
Oh,
like
I don't
What's
know
the
what
reason
it's
behind that? Like, is there
have no
a
idea.
was there a
clout,
game
for
or
clout. A lot of it.
Oh, really?
And there's
That's so
also
weird.
that the giveaways where people send you like they tag you on
Honestly,
certain
at this
giveaways
point, I'm over it.
on Instagram.
I don't really mind anymore because I know people are just tagging you for nothing, and it's probably just automatic. They type a letter and then your name comes up, and it's fine for me. At
I
this point,
actually
initially I was a little annoyed, pero parang naisip ko, you know what? It's nothing anyway. They don't really mean anything.
Baligtad tayo. Ako initially, I was like, whatever, it's fine. But then because it just won't stop and it's too much, now I actually open their account to see if they actually even follow me. And if I see that they don't, if they don't even follow me, I report them as spam every single time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, because I really just don't, especially if gets ko yung contest, I'm not saying I actually like it, I just ignore it, but I don't get yung, kunyari minsan it's a gathering, like it's their family gathering, tas nakatag ka, you're like, I don't know you guys, why am I tagged here? Yung kunyari nakita sila nung weekend, they had dinner somewhere in a restaurant, tas nakatag ka, and you're like, who are
You can
you?
untag yourself, right? Especially on
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering why.
Yeah,
Why am I
same.
tagged?
I feel you, Chico.
For me, it's annoying when they tag my personal Facebook page.
Oh.
Sometimes they'll post photos of me and them, which is fine, right?
Mm.
But sometimes I'd like to keep my own personal page anonymous so that no one just follows me randomly or sends me friend requests. But then when someone does that, I always get friend requests after, like lots and lots of friend requests, and I'd rather have it where they like tag my fan page. That's why it's better to have a fan page and a personal account, which I've been telling Chico for a long time now.
But you
No,
have
that
a
was
fan
my
page.
mistake.
He made a
I
mistake
do,
kasi.
but from the start, I didn't really think of making like a Chico Garcia account because there's a fan page. But yeah, but sometimes people want like a I don't know like an
I have a bone
account.
to pick. I have a bone to pick with Facebook, with how they notify you with messages and tagged photos and posts on your fan page. I don't have a lot of people on my fan page. I just put it up. But alam mo yung parang sometimes I want to see the message, and then when I click it, it goes to another, I don't know, some sort of folder that
Yeah,
I don't see.
Because you have to open it in the Pages app. Like you
yeah.
can't
You have
open
to
it,
have a
I think,
pages
from
app.
your
It's a different app for
personal
it?
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a different app.
What? Hindi ko yun alam ah. Okay,
you have to
now
get
I
a
know.
pages app for that. Yeah. If not, it's such a hassle to message without that particular app. And I think it's
Mm-mm.
like it's not the pages anymore. It's a business, FB
Business,
business.
oo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I know. Okay,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
cool. Cool. Thank you for that information.
Yeah,
and
actually, but
for
you guys, you have to watch out, huh? Because there are a lot of people who are asking to what do you call that? Advertise on your page. So they'll send you messages
yeah,
and say, "Oh, we'll help you set it up," but it's a phishing site, and they'll get
Ah,
details to your page and try to post.
yikes.
Watch out for that,
Yeah.
and then they'll try to kick you out of your own page.
Oh, wow.
oh okay, and Jungkook's girl, how toxic am I? I will turn everyone against you until I'm the only one you have left.
So
Very
you're the
ano,
Oh.
only.
like so I'm your savior. I'm the only one on your side. Pero
Oh,
siya
that's
rin yung
so
nag-orchestrate
complex.
na magalit lahat sa'yo. So, galit ka na rin sa buong mundo. But look, I'm here. And I'm the one who's going to stay beside you no matter what.
Alam mo, iba pa yun,
It's a little fake.
that's taking it a step further than people who have a messiah complex. Kasi di ba pag may messiah complex ka, like yung
Yes.
naturally, the one who doesn't have any friends, that's the one na ibe-befriend mo kasi nga gusto mo na ikaw lang yung parang you're the only one who was there for me when I needed someone, 'di ba? So parang iyon naman yung binasa mo, parang ite-turn niya against that person lahat para siya na lang yung
Yeah.
matitira.
I know of a girl who really cooks a lot of good food for her then boyfriend, so that he would gain weight. And when I asked her, why do you want him to gain weight? And she like, para wala na magka-crush sa kanya.
Huh?
So, yeah, it's so weird. Like, and she
That
was,
gave me
alam mo,
goosebumps.
Hey, I had an
alam
ex
mo
like
yung,
that.
Parang
alam mo yung
nagka-goosebumps
serious,
ako bigla.
serious, not serious. I mean, like, obviously she's cooking because she loves her boyfriend. But that's the sort of like, if that happens, she's really good with it, that he will
I feel
gain
like
a lot of
there's,
weight, and
yeah,
then people will not find him attractive anymore. And
there's
she's like,
some truth in that.
you're all mine. You're all mine.
I had an ex like that who just
Yikes.
kept cooking and
Oh.
cooking and cooking amazing food. And I couldn't say no kasi sobrang sarap ng pagkain.
And what if, di ba, kunwari
And it's
lang,
not the
like,
one you're thinking.
kunwari, hindi, but kunwari lang, that's, di ba, their job anyway. So,
Yeah.
but what if?
But then, man, I gained so much weight
Yeah.
from that. But then I realized, I was like, shoot, I'm never eating as much food as I did.
But you can lose weight in a month.
Yeah, but still,
You and your jeans, Marky.
imagine if you, if you keep going like that for years, man, you're just gonna gain and gain and gain and gain.
What were you fed?
All sorts of, let's
What
say,
was your favorite,
pastries.
though? What was your favorite?
Postres, huh? What was my favorite? Basta.
Baka signature dish eh. Baka malaman.
Pero
Yeah.
diba, it's kind of disturbing when you
It
hear
is
something like
disturbing.
that from someone. Okay, like I want you to be unattractive so that I'm the only one who will find you attractive. A little sick, but yeah, it happens to even regular people. And from Victoriano, how toxic am I? If you are a friend to my enemy, then you are my enemy too.
Ay, hala. Parang
Hmm.
napaka-kindergarten naman.
Yeah. Kasi sa akin, maybe not friend, but civil. Pero obviously, if medyo seryoso yung away, I kind of get that you won't be chummy-chummy with my enemy. Pero hindi naman to the
Yeah.
point na mag-away din kayo. Ayoko rin naman na super BFF din kayo. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
knowing what he or she did to me, how could you be like BFFs with that person? But, something in the middle. Something in the middle. Flailing old man says, how toxic am I? If I haven't had my coffee in the morning, I'm cranky. But if I've had my coffee, I'm manic. So there's no middle ground.
Ay,
Oh no.
whew.
Either he's cranky or he's manic. That is toxic. Kasi mamimili ka lang between the devil and the deep blue sea. You don't
Yeah,
really
but
get a...
Wala.
it's toxic, but then what if it's bipolar disorder? It's
Could
either you're
be.
manic or
It
you're
could
well
be.
depressed, right?
Well, yeah,
If you're
but
Kim
that's still toxic.
Kardashian, then you're
Mm.
able to handle things like that, right?
Hmm.
And I guess in the end of the day, it's about being able to deal with your partner. If you can't deal with them anymore, leave.
Yeah.
I
And
really like, I really like, I'm obsessed right now with Chicago Med because they've been posting a lot of their short clips on YouTube. And there's this one scene in Chicago Med where they had a patient with bipolar disorder. And she's been living with bipolar disorder for years. And she's a professor in a university. And then one doctor said that, oh, we can actually give her something for that if it was a clinical thing. And then kinall out siya ng isang doctor na, depression is a medical thing. You can actually treat it. And she's been living with it and treating it for years now.
Yeah.
Alam mo yung parang they had to actually say na even in the medical community, some doctors still don't see it as a medical thing,
Yeah,
right?
oh,
there are
wow.
a lot of doctors surprisingly who don't see psychiatry
Mm.
as a medical thing.
Kaya parang it's just nice that they tackled that in the scene in the
That's why for
episode.
years, diba, they called the psychiatrists quacks.
Mm.
Just
But
they
no.
just
Nice.
quack quack. They're just ducks. They just keep talking things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
But you know
Okay.
what? Psychiatrists are very important, especially in this day and age. Man, they're the
Yes.
guys who are helping us out in these times of crisis. People are getting depressed more often than not nowadays. So, check your mental health. If you think you're falling apart, it might be because you're depressed because of the
Mhm.
situation.
Parang feeling ko ang layo ko dun sa camera. It's like at a
Actually,
wide
malayo
angle.
ka nga. You
'Di
are
ba? I
very
can't
tall.
adjust it. I can't.
Yeah.
No, why don't you go
And
near? Face it.
Kasi nandito ako sa okay, anyway. Even if I do,
there,
I'm still a little far. But still,
a
hello
little
everyone.
far. The top, how toxic am I, comes from Duriana Jones and the Talking Ends.
They both say.
Duriana Jones says, how toxic am I? I'm the type who will give you a deadline. Pero 3 days before that deadline, kinukulit na kita kung hindi ka pa tapos. Like, you gave me a
Oh.
deadline. Why are you asking stuff from me 3 days before? Di ba? Dapat until the deadline, ikaw mangungulit, di ba? Like,
Oo nga
ginawan
no.
deadline eh.
I
Pero
would
di ba,
hate
I
that.
mean,
Kasi ako queen of last minute ako eh. So, if I'm not ready to attend to it, don't worry. Parang I'm gonna get it done, but don't rush me. 'Di ba?
it's the same
Nakakairita
thing with
yung ganun.
same thing with the meetup time. Yung kunyari, oh, we're going to meet up at 7 o'clock in the evening. Okay, 6:45. Nasa ka na. Kanina pa ako nandito. Di ba,
Ala.
di ba 7? Pero
It's
di
your
ba,
Pero yung,
honest,
prerogative to be
minsan,
pero,
early, but don't rush me, okay?
pero
yeah.
yung sa time, gets ko pag ako tinitext ng ganyan. Kasi siguro track record, kaya kinakabahan yung naghihintay. So, gets ko naman pag tinitext ako ng nasan ka na.
Ako
Ng a
hindi,
little
tinitext
earlier.
ko lang si Hazel twice. Either I'm 5 minutes out or 15 minutes out, and then I'm here. Yun lang.
True,
Nakakatawa
Yeah.
si
true.
Grace Baldoza. Chico, 1 day delay ang internet mo. Nag-freeze.
Oh, but you guys can hear me, di ba? I mean, parang real
Yeah.
time
No, but
naman
it's like
yung...
there's a robotic feel to you sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So there are
All
moments
right.
when you come in and out.
Okay. So
Just
just
I
tell
guess
me,
during the break.
And your
just
video
tell
is
me if
like,
I'm...
as in, bigla kang may mga parang mga every 2 seconds, nagfe-freeze ka, ganun.
Oh,
Or every
okay.
second. Yeah.
Because I can hear you guys naman. Di ba yung bad internet, pati yung hindi ko masyadong naririnig. Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah.
clear. Anyway, from ano naman, the talking lens, how toxic am I? I am, in general, cold to you. Pero sinabi mong napapagod ka na, saka ko lang sasabihin na, I love you. Tapos pag okay na, back to being cold na ulit. Oh yeah, that's difficult. Alam mo yung
Yeah.
parang, I will
I would
just
hate
give you
that.
enough na hindi magagalit, hindi ka magtatampo. Tapos pag okay ka na, I'll just go back to the very thing that made you upset in the first place. So, ganun
Yeah.
lang.
Mm.
I also
Back
don't
about
like
that.
the ang nakikita ko din naman usually, yung kunwari cold ka, kunwari kami ni Markki, kunwari lang guys relax. Kunwari kami ni Markki. Tapos cold ako. And
Yeah.
then Markki will give me the cold shoulder to give me a taste of my medicine. 'Di ba? Tapos I'm gonna grovel.
But then
But
if
that's
you
what I
do
usually
that,
see. I'm not saying it's
yeah, I
toxic,
know that's
but 'di
it
ba?
is toxic though because like if you do that, then you're just giving the other person a taste of their own medicine, and then you're never gonna get better. Like your relationship is just gonna get worse and worse because like you're gonna try to
To trump
outdo
each
the other
other.
person. You're mad at me, sige, I'll be mad at you too.
Yeah.
And then the other person will say, you're mad at me more, I'll be mad at you more. And it's
Mhm.
just gonna keep
Mm.
going. And that's such a toxic cycle. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
It ain't cute.
It ain't cute. But guilty. That's what I used to do. All the time.
Right?
It's okay. I'm
So,
sure we all had toxic
It's
moments in our
it's
lives.
great
Yeah,
actually
that's
listening to
true.
what Chico says. I'm like, oh my gosh, all of these things I tick off from my previous relationships. It's great that you learn your lesson and you look back and you say, oh my gosh, I have learned my lesson from what I did in the past. I'm gonna grow into a better person if there's a next. Diba?
right. So, there you go. I'll just have to remove my video, ha. Sabi nila, baka
Okay.
daw bumilis yung internet ko. But there you go. That's our topic for today. We've got one more. I think Team Booth will be playing a couple of songs, but we will stay on Facebook Live for the last batch of the top 10. How toxic am I?
Do you feel like your internet's better without the video?
Kasi it seemed okay kanina. Kayo lang
You know
yung
what also happens when
I can't see mine.
no, you know what also happens pag on air sometimes. Parang nagugulat ako kasi parang ka naka-fast forward. I don't know if that's me naman, baka that's my internet. Yung parang kunyari kakatapos mo pa lang ng sentence, alam kong may pause ka between that and the next sentence. Pero for some reason, nagtutuloy-tuloy siya in my ear. As in parang you almost overlap
Kasi ang problem,
yourself.
I can't hear myself. So, hindi ko alam na ganun pala yung tunog ko. So, diba? So, ang hirap. Because like for me,
Yeah.
ang sign ko na mahina ang internet ko, pati kayo, choppy, in my
Mhm.
earphones. But if you sound okay, I assume that I sound okay. So this is actually the first time na hindi ako okay. Pero kayo, I can hear you perfectly. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. But it still kind of sounds the same. You're still a little choppy. So it might be okay to just turn on the video. Parang feeling ko same banana.
Same banana.
Yeah, I mean the way you sound to me is still the same.
Naghubad na ako eh.
Low bat ka na.
Hindi, naghubad na.
Ay,
I'm naked.
naghubad ka na. Eh di lalo na, i-on mo na yung camera. Ready na kami for our
More
for the
mature
free show.
roles. Yes.
Ito na yung
I
mo,
was
'di ba? Ito na yung
thinking.
introduction
We're
mo of
ready.
your OnlyFans account. Go na.
Oh wait, I'll try to sabi nila connect, disconnect daw ako. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Yes. So why don't we say hi to a few people while we wait for Chico? Hi to Nika Luce. She was asking anong title ng song na nagpe-play? Rica.
Better. Zane.
Better by Zane. Yeah. So saying hi to Ken Carrots. Yeah, sorry, don't worry. I'll send I'll send the video today or tomorrow. Greeting Jerry Lewis. Who says mataas ang ping ng connection
what's that?
mo,
What
Chico.
ping?
Hi.
I don't know what a
I
ping
don't know what that is. That's what he said. Mm-mm. And then Grace is also asking, teka, kumusta naman ang dare na kiss ni Rica kay Markki? Natuloy ba? Parang hindi. Natuloy.
Maraming tao Hindi kasi siya maraming tao. It was a pretty
Maraming
busy
tao.
set. So, mahirap
siya
naman na
ready.
dun magmomol.
Yeah,
Hindi rin tayo nakapag-Among
medyo mahirap.
Us. Kasi
Yeah.
madaming tao
But,
and
you know,
you're pretty busy. So,
yeah, and the thing is, we're all
yay!
COVID negative, and we all never had it before.
Yes. Oy, Markki, excuse me, yung
We
tinag
took a
mo na
test.
na video sa Viber. Hindi kaya ako ganon. You weren't there when I got tested. Excuse me, mas malala pa yung reaction ni Chico sa reaction ko. Aminin mo, Chico, my test went pretty smoothly. As in, parang hindi nga ako masyadong naiyak-iyak eh.
Actually, well, I don't know. Although I can't see how I reacted, but
right, alam mo ba, I was a little terrified right after you were done because when I saw your face, you were so red. Tapos sobrang luha-luha ka na, pula nung eyes mo. And then you were like coughing and blowing your nose. And I was like, holy F, I'm gonna look so messy after.
Ang nakakatawa kasi because when during the swab, the nurse said, masakit na po ba? And I couldn't answer. Mainly because I'm frozen because there's a swab inside my nostril. So I couldn't talk. When it was Hazel's turn, the nurse goes, masakit na po ba? And then goes, oh. she was like, parang nagsasaksakin yung nurse. I was afraid for the nurse's life. Yung pagsabi nila, very well.
I just wanted to make sure na madinig niya. Kasi baka ma-miss niya yung reaction ko. Oo. Kaya ganun yung pagkasabi ko. Just to,
I tinatanong niya eh.
Thank
you guys for joining.
Of course, thank you for having us. We had fun. Alam mo ba, ito nasasabihin ko ng totoo, hindi ako nakatulog at all. Kaya ako naka-shades. I haven't slept a wink. Well,
I had such a hard time sleeping too. Oh my gosh.
I did sleep during the first 2 batches of the top 10 possibly, but hindi talaga ako nakatulog at all last night. As in, super. At para sa mga taong nagtatanong kung ba't ako naka-shades at kung kailan ng hearing at kung ano-ano pa. Yan ang toxic. Mga pakiilamera, di ba? Balaki sa buhay nyo. Mag-shades kayo kung gusto nyo. Ako, mag-shades ako. K?
Do you,
K.
boo-boo? Not
Mm-mm.
allow anyone to bully you into not doing anything you want to do. Right?
Exactly.
Hi, life. Mm-mm.
Ayan, oh.
Tapos may kuliti ka lang, Hazel.
Baka ikaw, Grace. Baka ikaw. Baka yung buong mukha mo mukhang kulite. Tigilan mo ko.
Oh my God.
Not today. Not today. I haven't slept.
It was so funny. During the weekend, I had an event with SM, the tree lighting, and I completely forgot that I was wearing this mask. And one of the SMs went up to me and were like, "Oh my gosh, Markki, are you going to an S&M thing? Kala mo bang S&M?" I was like, "No, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was wearing this mask to the event."
Oh my. What happened to Rica? She just deserted us.
Normally, that's what she does. The
Wala siyang
morning
pake.
snap with Hazel Hari.
Alam mo, I'm bringing the shades and the shade today.
So, technically, hindi siya grammatically wrong pag sinabi mo lang, uy, naka-shade ka ngayon.
Hindi, kasi you're
You're
just
being
being shady.
shady.
Oo.
Yeah.
It's grammatically correct. Uy, ang ganda ng shade mo.
Ewan ko sa inyo. Ay, nako. Ayan. Are we playing BTS? BTS mode na naman ba si Rica? I took a photo of her yesterday. Nasa ano kami, nasa NBS kami. Tapos may book ng BTS. And she was like, ay, hindi na, parang ano yung may sabi siya parang luma na yun or whatever. Hala, pero nung binuksan yung book, ayun na. Super crazy.
Chico, were you able to
Ay, ano yan? Ito yung kwento mo.
Yun pala
Sabi
yung
ko,
secret para
yung book
sumali
mo,
si Rica. Pag-usapan natin siya.
Pag-usapan natin, oo. Pag-usapan natin
siya.
yung mga BTS niya para maano siya.
Judge ko pa yung buket. Tapos pagbukas kasi namin.
Alam ko na.
No?
Magkalat ka ng false information about BTS. Tingnan mo, sasali si Rica para i-correct
Alam
yun.
mo, ang dami niyang 3-letter code si Rica, no? GGG, BTS, IBF, S&M. Oh, diba? Ang dami.
WH.
WH ng Markki. Hindi ka nakamute.
There.
Okay. Bakit ba? Ba't nyo ba ako kino-call out sa pagiging fangirl ko? We all have our own versions of being a fangirl, so...
Basta ako, meron akong alam na version ng fangirl na favorite ko.
Ay,
Ano?
yan? Seems. Same. Alright. Mag-rent na yan ng isang buong cinema.
Are you gonna, they actually, cinemas. What's happening? They rent out cinemas these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of a few screenings that are, showing now in SM Marikina, I think. So are we gonna do that, Chico? We're gonna do
as in fangirl? Is it really being shown?
It's not.
Let's go! I'm so
I
down.
think
I really wanna watch it. I wanna watch it with you. Kasi wala lang.
Cinema.
Ako papanoorin nyo pagkasama ko kayo.
Hindi, promise, hindi. Manonood tayo ng maayos.
Cinema, and then buy tickets for everyone in RX, and then we'll all go as a, I don't know.
If I'm going to watch that, I'm going to wear, I'm going to like, carefree. Carefree.
Ay, Chico, baka hindi kayanin ng carefree. I suggest, Yung siguro yung overnight with wings ganun.
Overnight with wings. Oh, sige, sige. G.
Have
Yung
you ever
ganun. Extra long.
Have you ever tried maternity? Para nang
Ever what?
halos
Is that the
pampers.
one that's like a diaper?
Almost. But it's still not a diaper kasi hindi pa siya
I don't
nagka-close sa gilid eh.
Pero parang saan nabibili? They don't sell that in regular drugstores, do they?
Yeah, I
Or
think in big supermarkets they have it.
Oh no,
But
I haven't tried. I'd rather wear a tampon pag medyo super
oh yeah.
lakas. A tampon and a napkin. But yeah. Talagang
waffle
usapang
though.
monthly period. Gusto mo yan?
Bakit ba? It's natural. Why not?
Exactly.
Oh.
Alam mo, may nagtatanong dito kanina kung ba't ako nakakap, kung para saan yung cup. Eh, pakialam mo, gusto ko mag-cup. Kung gusto mo mag-cup ka din. Alam mo, babangasan ko mga mukha niyo. Sinasabi ko sa inyo.
Ikaw isa ka pa.
Tigil-tigilan niyo ako, ha? Pagbubuhol-buhulin ko kayo mga sa comment section.
Created a monster.
Naman kasi, diba guys?
Leave me alone.
Never give Hazel coffee again.
Oo nga, hindi tuloy ako nakatulog.
Hindi siya si Hazel, si Princess. Si Princess ang tawag natin sa kanya ngayon.
Ikaw
Buisit kayo.
Kung si Hazel to si Karen.
Ewan ko sa inyo.
Si Sasa girl. I am
Sasa
Sasa.
girl. Si Sasa girl.
Oo. Today, I am
Nakakatawa
channeling
siya.
Sasa's energy.
Kaya tuloy sabi ni Joyce, pa-arbor na lang daw ng cap. Ayan na. Sa akin ba yun?
Ano yun?
Oo nga.
Parang may phone call.
Okay, 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Let's just greet some people.
Yeah, let's greet some people. Hi to Gino Ramon, to Wilge, to Nika. Hi to JR San Pedro and Denver de Leon Araulio. Kung si Markki may tsaka, si Hazel may ano bang pakialam mo?
Tawang-tawa daw because it's true. Alam mo yun, state the obvious much.
Diba? Yan ang toxic eh. Yung mga pakialamero at pakialamera. Sige.
Yeah.
Wait lang, it's somebody else's birthday today.
It's Coco Hernandez's birthday.
No, another one. Meron pang isa.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you if you know who you are. I'm sure you know who you are.
Alam mo ba birthday mo ngayon?
Alam mo naman birthday mo yan, diba? O, ikaw na yan. Dada ni Tadhana. Uy, si Dada ni Tadhana.
Dada ni Tadhana, happy birthday.
Ooh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Hindi nga birthday, wait lang.
Ay, ang doon ito.
Hindi, nag-tweet lang siya. Di ba ang tagal na hindi nag-tweet? So, hello. Hindi niya birthday.
Hello.
Kala ko may birthday.
Pinabawi namin.
Ivan, need nyo ba ng topic? Pag-usapan nyo si Alex Trebek. I-rewind nyo sa
we did.
namin kanina.
Pinag-usapan na namin sa Tea Over Coffee.
Yes.
We did.
Shane Bungari.
Let's talk about the new president-elect. Pag-usapan natin yung matikas at 77. Can we just talk about...
Mamaya na kasi 9 seconds na lang.
Na Markki, ano siya, na Mark Zone.
Monster RX93.1. It's time for the final batch of the top 10. We've got Team Bahay and Team Booth here on Facebook.com/RX931. And hello to all the viewers. 457 of you. Hi.
Hey, friend.
Hello.
Morning.
Right, so we've got How toxic am I? Your cup of tea says, I drink my own poison. I overthink whenever I'm bored. This is very similar to the earlier
Mm.
entry, yung you burn down your house to get rid of a rat. So ganun din, like your thoughts, your actions are poison to you. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel I can totally relate because
yeah.
I think that's also the reason why I like having a schedule in my head to distract
Mm,
me and para wala rin akong time. Wala akong
yeah.
lull in that day to overthink. So,
True.
in the morning, I get up, kailangan tuloy-tuloy yung pagluto, paglinis, and
That's why
yeah.
a lot of people also ask me why I keep so busy, why I
Yeah.
do so many things. It's because if I my idle mind is
Mm.
the devil's playground.
It's
I'm
dangerous,
telling
honestly.
you, it's really bad. It is very dangerous to your mental health because once you fall into that hole of depression, it's a never-ending hole.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
So just fill that
from
hole
With
with other stuff.
with work
Yeah,
or
fill that
yeah.
hobbies.
hole. We should make a shirt like that. Fill that hole.
Yes.
'Di ba? Makakabe
A long shirt, a long shirt.
makakabenta tayo dun,
And
feeling ko.
then yung hole is at
Mm-hmm.
yeah, parang pit. Tas sa
Phil, as in
ilalim ng
ano,
shirt.
Phil, if I spell it Feel, fill that hole.
Feel sorry.
And coming from the Superman side, how toxic am I? May problema ka? Wala ka sa problema ko. Yeah, like, alam mo yung pag may sinabihan ka ng problema, sasabihan ka niya ng mas malaking problema. Na,
Ang
maging
ano,
competition.
yeah.
Um,
Ang narinig ko dahil
I've
din sa
learned
internet connection, may plema ka.
Yun din yung narinig ko. Akala ko
Din.
usapang plema.
Din.
Akala ko
ka sa
usapang
plema ko.
plema.
problema.
We all
Sa
heard
akin,
plema.
green.
Yeah.
Ew!
May plema
Nasty!
ka, wala ka sa plema ko. Art Aguilar says, how toxic am I? I'm like a candle. If you leave me alone, burn the whole house down. Alam mo yung they're alone, they become destructive. Like a candle,
Mhm.
di ba? Pag iwan mo, pwedeng magkaroon ng sunog. May mga taong
Mm-mm.
ganun na pag hindi mo kinorek, hindi mo binantayan, can wreak a lot of havoc, a lot of damage. Ren Drew says, how toxic am I? When an employee says, good morning, I say, after I'm done with you, let's see if you still feel the same way.
Wow! Very Miranda Priestley.
Very. And from Wildest Hugs, how toxic am I? Kasalanan ko, pero give me time, gagawin kong kasalanan mo.
Oh.
Like, iti-twist niya in a way na magiging kasalanan mo.
Some people
Little
are masters at that. As
They
in, hindi
are.
mo mapapansin.
Yung they
Tapos
can
ikaw na yung
spin,
guilty eh,
Oh,
no?
ikaw na yung nagsasorry bigla. Parang, hala.
they are able to spin it in a way that favors them, not you. From Little Charmy, bigla na lang akong di nagpaparamdam sa friends at family ko. No replies, deactivate accounts, leaving everyone hanging. Ang hirap kasi, if nobody has any inkling why, and you just disappear. And they're like, did I say something? Did we do something wrong?
Yeah.
Was she upset about something we said? Di ba? Ang hirap. You don't even know where to start. And coming from I am Onig, how toxic am I? Lahat ng post mo, may comment ako. Yung mga tipo mag-post ka ng, this spaghetti is so good. Tapos magko-comment ng, alam mo, mas masarap yung sa ano.
Ay,
Alam mo,
nako.
it's not like they're not bashing you, but it's like, I didn't say it's the best spaghetti in the world. I'm just saying I'm loving this particular spaghetti.
Ano, in
Tapos
short,
again,
nambabasag ng trip. Di ba?
Walang
True.
competition.
Nambabasag
Again, di
ng
ba?
trip.
It's like, nasasarapan ka dyan, yung natikman ko, mas masarap eh. So, like, in a weird way, I'm better than you because I found the best spaghetti, not you. So, and it's a weird, it's just a harmless food post, and it
Yeah.
becomes competition, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Pag pataasan kayo ng whatever. And the top, how toxic am I, comes from Victoriano and the Super Malas guy.
They both say.
Victoriano says, how toxic am I? Unfriended ka kaagad pag nakita kong nilike mo yung post ng kaaway ko. Alam mo yung
You gotta
Ooh.
not
relax
even
a little bit.
not even friends with your kaaway. It's more like lang siya ng photo. Tapos mali mo pa,
Grabe.
kunyari, kung nilike lang parang like a puppy photo or a kitten photo. Alam mo yun? Tapos
Yeah.
in-friend mo siya kagad. And from ano naman, from the super malas guy, this is very common, surprisingly. How toxic am I? I'm an offensive person who gets easily offended.
Yeah.
Oh, you can dish it out, but you can't take it.
But
There are a
you
lot of
can't
people
take
like
it.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
you're so sensitive. Pero ikaw, you don't care. You just let it loose. You just unleash.
Yeah.
Diba? Pero pag ikaw yung nasabi, suddenly you're like, oh,
How
can you
dare
say
you?
that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so wounded. Diba mga ganyan? Okay, so what about us? That's our entry. How are we toxic?
Where do I
Don't come
start?
up with don't come up with like other people's toxicity. Dapat your
Kailangan
own.
yourself.
Dapat
O sige,
Uh-uh.
Dapat
I
yourself.
have na. Ako, parang I have a point system when it comes to people and when they annoy me or when I feel a slight from someone, I don't confront. I'm non-confrontational kasi. Especially in the beginning. Like, I will let it slide, but best believe it's noted in my mind. So, parang alam mo yung 1
Best
point ka na
believe.
sa akin pag inasar mo ko. Tapos, you do another thing. Nako, namumuro ka na, 2 points ka na. So, I do that. I tend to do that. I don't confront and I, parang instead of squashing it right then and there, it becomes a bigger thing and also my dislike or sometimes hatred for the person grows because I keep it inside. So, yun. Ayun lang. So, yung mga ibang nagko-comment dyan, yan sina Grace. Nako, tandaan nyo may 1 point
Yan.
na kayo sa akin. Oo. Tandaan mo yan. Namumuro ka, malapit ka na ma-block.
Ay.
Okay, so what about... Okay,
Aside from overthinking everything, the reason why I also overthink everything, as in, not just overthink hours like minsan weeks, days, it will eat me alive. I feel like the reason why I do that is because I like doing this.
Who eats you alive? Who,
Sana,
Rica?
actually, I have someone in mind, pero ayaw.
Ay! Oh!
No. But it eats me alive. And the reason why I overthink a lot is because I like using the silent treatment. Feeling ko kasi maaapektuhan yung ibang tao with my silent treatment. And kapag hindi sila naapektuhan, biglang I feel like I'm the most horrible person or wala akong, what do you call that? Like, I have no meaning. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
And then I tend to overthink everything.
You
After
trend,
the
eh?
time.
I trend.
So I tend to overthink everything.
Trendsetter!
No, di ba sinabi ko na yun sa'yo, Hazel? Na parang it
Yeah.
takes me weeks, days.
You analyze everything, like every
As in-
interaction, every exchange.
As in, first time I boarded with Chico, I was like, is he mad at me? Because, di ba, yung parang yung mga inhale, pati yung inhale mo, Chico, in-overthink ko yun. And it's not your fault. It's really my fault. Because it was nothing. Obviously, hello, you're breathing.
Yeah.
Di
Di
ba?
dapat puro exhale.
But I'm not saying I'm not trying to get over it. I am every day. But it's really hard to get rid of it.
Yeah. It's also a trait of a Pisces.
I know, but I also don't like saying that kasi yung parang like
I
kung
know.
excuses. Kasi Pisces ako pa. But I want to make myself better. Even if it's a trait of a Pisces, I want to make myself better and
Yeah.
not do that. Pero,
Well,
Ako,
everyone has their own thing.
I guess it's also my obsessive compulsive you know, see, when it's, I'm not all out obsessive compulsive, but when it's triggered, uh, actually it's more toxic to me more than anyone. Like my
Mm.
whole breathing, my whole life revolves around it. Like for example lang, I'm collecting this line. There are 10 statues, that line. Like I literally cannot function until I get all 10. And the closer I get to 10, the more I'm tortured. Like if I have 4, okay, I need to get the other 6. Kasi alam mo yung pag 9 na, para na ako mababaliw. Kasi isa na lang. And it's a weird thing. It's really, really a weird thing. It's the same thing with Pokemon. It's the same thing with... Basta once I focus on something and merong kulang, I mean, di ba that's what obsessive compulsive behavior is. Like when there's one it will drive you nuts. Kaya nga, di ba, you remember that? I don't know if you saw it, like on the internet, meron yung how to drive people with obsessive compulsive behavior crazy. Merong mga, yung lahat nakapantay-pantay, tas may isang hindi nakapantay. That's how you drive us crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, so when there's something that's a little off or that's missing, or it extends to other things. Yung kunyari, yeah, like kunyari, basta, everything has to be exact or complete. It drives me nuts. It really
Yeah.
drives me nuts.
And so, like, that brings me to my toxic trait. How when I'm with Chico and when he talks to me and he tries to get my attention, I don't really give it to him unless I'm like physically there. Once my I know a lot of people are annoyed when I talk about my ADHD. I'm simply Jesse. But I have ADHD. Sorry, that bish.
Ang
Anyway,
daming naka-trigger today.
Call out today.
sorry, I'm just
Triggered
saying.
today.
If you trigger me, I'll
I love
trigger you
it.
back. Oh.
I
Anyway,
think it's the coffee.
yeah, anyway, so like it's just part of who I am and that's my toxic trait. It also affects a lot of different people because it's hard for me sometimes to focus and function. And I'm sorry for that if that bothers you. But that's me. So go get a
I'm
life.
sorry if you feel that way.
Yeah, 'cause I don't care about you. You can go to hell.
Alam mo, Michelle.
Alam mo, alam mo,
Michelle.
Chico, nag-comment si Jungkook's girl na dapat gawin ka na ring army kasi you'd
I
have to
know.
collect all 7.
No, like, did you know na during the Madonna days, like, ganyan, nung ano na, like, di ba she would release it on vinyl, I have to get it. She releases it on cassette, I have to get it. She releases it on a CD, I have to get it. There, I super know it. Hindi lang BTS, but whoever it is I'm obsessing about.
Obsessing about.
And it's really obsessive compulsive. Kailangan, alam mo yung it's the same songs, you're going to hear the same thing, there's no extra track. But you still have to get it because it's different format.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Parang it's better not to get any na lang. Kasi
Yes.
if you get one,
Yes.
kasi
Exactly.
yeah, I feel that way about
Exactly.
books. Kailangan ko kumpletuhin ko or else it would drive me nuts.
But you know what?
It's crazy.
Thinking about it, I have to get this straight. Sometimes it's not you being toxic, it's how you think.
Yeah.
Like, let's say
exactly.
you have obsessive compulsive disorder or you have ADHD, diba? Parang, it's not that people should tolerate you. People should understand you.
And
Diba?
you have to understand yourself. Because if you know that you're hurting
Yeah.
someone or you're doing something wrong, try to fix it. I mean, so that you don't hurt anyone else around you. So if you
Yung sagot
like
naman
to call
natin,
people out
eh.
and you like to say negative things online, we will call you out on air. Right, Hazel?
Exactly. Or block you if you really get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Ito ako na yata tinitrigger nito eh. Sabi ni JCQ, bakit, Chico? Nag-i-improve ba ang boses ni Madonna? Ng format?
Oh my God, so
JR, thank you.
Gusto mo bang ma-block ka ngayon, Ben?
Patay ka, JT!
Ano mo yung tipong pag CD yung pinakinggan mo, gumaganda yung boses ni Madonna.
Would be. But yeah, okay. That's it for the
All
morning
right.
rush, everybody. Thank you for
We'll
joining us,
see
and we'll be back
you.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.